This week on Greyhound View, we head to Kilcohan Park for a benefit night in aid of the Rising Sun appeal. Then it's on to Mullingar for the quarter-finals of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch. Limerick is our next stop for the semi-finals of the Kennedy Cup Open 525, and then on to Galway for the third round of the Tyrur Champion Bitch Stake. Tonight's programme at Kilcohan Park featured a benefit night in aid of the Rising Sun Race Night appeal, and great support was shown for this most worthy cause. We also got a chance to meet the new general manager of Kilcohan Park, Orla Strumble, and asked her how she was settling in.
Settled in really well. Got a great welcome when I arrived, both from the team that were already in situ here with Eamon Mackey and his racing team, and from the local dog owners, breeders and the regulars that attend here. So it's been really good, really very interesting.
Well, you must find this a big change. You were in hotel business beforehand, so this is a big change to you now.
It is, but it's still people, it's still hospitality. Just the difference is we have the dogs as well, but it's still food, drink, and making sure people are, getting what they want and listening to them and making sure it's done for them. So there are a lot of similarities.
So here tonight we have a big benefit night, and it looks like a huge crowd here.
It's the best crowd we've had in the last 2 years here, so it's been a fantastic night. We're hoping now that this will be the first of many nights of this size crowd here at Kilcohan.
We'd like to wish Orla the very best of luck with her future plans for Kilcohan Park. And now we join Graham Temple for the Saltese Shellfish Open 550.
And the hares running in 1 Canny Journey and 2 Kilpatrick Hero and 3 Gobstopper and 4 Skywalker Magic and 5 the favourite Run On Boy and 6 Great Lakes. Hare up behind traps. And away they go, and 1 Canny Journey quickly on the bunny along the fence. 3's also bang there. Gobstopper on the outside trap. 4 Skywalker Magic also close enough. If he's good enough, he's out of it now. He's taking a heavy fall. Kilpatrick Hero has been left in front by a length and a half from 1 Canny Journey for second. 3 on the outside. Gobstopper, a big outsider. He's a length and a half off the speed. 6 and 5 need to get going to get involved with around the final couple of corners. It's 3 Gobstopper for Paul Hennessy, a winner of 13 from 47. He's opened up. He leads by about 3 or 4 lengths, and Gobstopper in the white jacket spread eagles leads. 5 Run On Boy comes through for second. It's a photo third. The time 30:01. Well, what a fantastic success there for Gobstopper, owned by Michael Dunn and Portlaoise, trained by Paul Hennessy, now winner of 14 from 48 starts. Well, the new Ross and District Pipe Band are on the premises providing a parade for the winner, braving the elements, it has to be said. Nice kilts, lads.
An auction was also held on the night, which not only created a great atmosphere among the crowd, but also added generously to the fund. On auction were a Manchester United signed jersey and the goalkeeper's gloves, plus a Premier County 10-month-old sapling. Collectively, they raised over €8,500. We spoke with the chairman of the fundraising committee, Martin Murphy, and asked him to explain how the race night came about.
At the end of November last, a great tragedy took place, a fishing tragedy in our locality off the coast of Kilmore Quay, when a fishing trawler went down with the loss of 2 fishermen. Subsequently, a local diver went down and he failed to surface, so therefore that made the tragedy all the worse, and a pall of gloom extended all over southwest Wexford into the town of New Ross. So the general public at that time wanted to do something. They felt helpless, but they wanted to do something for the families. The general public called a meeting. They decided that financial assistance would be the best way to go forward, and we have held many fundraising ventures up to now, culminating tonight here at the Greyhound Stadium in Kilcohan Park in what you have seen has been a huge event. In fact, we have raised tonight alone well over 100,000, and even though the families, I have to say, did not ask for this, I know that everyone in the general public will be delighted with the response here tonight.
The Superstars in Euro Donal Riley Easter Cup got off to a cracking start last Saturday night at Shelbourne Park. And some of the highlights of the night were when Razzle Dazzle Billy, running from trap 6, set the pace for the rest to follow in the opening heat. The regular record breaker Charity Jack, wearing the blue jacket, was his biggest rival.
Pair up behind boxes and away they go, and fast in the stride was number 2 Charity Jack. Number 6 Razzle Dazzle Billy showing fine early pace to lead round the bend from 2 Charity Jack. Then comes 3, quick shift down the far side, 6 Razzle Dazzle Billy, 2 Charity Jack, 2 going loggerheads at it in front. It's 6 Razzle Dazzle Billy now leads by 2 lengths to 2 Charity Jack. Then comes 4 Classed, but around the bottom 2 bends it's number 6 Razzle Dazzle Billy increasing his lead all the time to 2 Charity Jack. This is a big run, I suggest. Number 6 Razzle Dazzle Billy, a very impressive winner. Second was Trap 2 Charity Jack. Third, number 3 Quick Shift, and the winning time a sensational 28-28. That's scarcely believable.
Then in the second heat, only 5 runners went to traps. National Puppy Stake winner Dustin Fox was making his seasonal debut in 6, but so too was last year's Produce Stakes winner Roshan's Desi from trap 4.
Away, and he's away fast. So is number 5 Friendship Hardy, and 4 Roshan's Desi up to the corner. On the inside of Roshan's Desi, 6 Dustin Fox gets a lovely run around the outside. Into the far side, 6 Dustin Fox leads from 4. That's Roshan's Desi. Then comes 1 Druppies Blanco. But down the back, Roshan's Desi rallies and takes it up again into the third bend. Eases slightly there as 6 comes back. Dustin Fox on the outside from 4 Roshan's Desi. Onto the final corner. 6 Dustin Fox, Roshan's Desi's battling back, coming to the line. 4 and so 6 the winner. Dustin Fox narrowly from 4 Roshan's Desi second. Possibly 2 Born Supremacy third. The time 28:55.
Kilfira King came into Heat 3 as a reserve in the outside box, but he had stiff opposition in the 3 co-favourites. Dead Set in 1, A Hain Lad in 3, and Hee Haw's Cantona in 4.
And away well. Number 4 Hee Haw's Cantona flies up to the corner. On the inside, number 1 Dead Set, on the outside 5-4 Vodkas. But around the corner it's 4 Hee Haw's Cantona. Leads by 2.5 lengths from 5-4 Vodkas, 1 Dead Set and 3 A Hand Lad down the far side. And it's to Cantona, sets the pace. 1 Dead Set making ground on the inside into the third bend. Oh, and it's number 3 A Hand Lad that gets through, but it's out front. It's number 4 Hee Haw's Cantona, 3 A Hand Lad coming after him, but up to the line it's 4 Hee Haw's Cantona wins this one impressively. Second is number 3 A Hand Lad. Third, number 1 Dead Set, and then number 2 Tyrur Kitten running on fast. The time 28:79.
Heat 6 was billed as the race of the night, as Tara Ted, running from trap 5, returned from stud and was joined in the lineup by Manola Zeus in 1, Shelburne Civic in 2, Stowe Alert in 4, and Yeman in 6.
And they're away, and 4 is out fast. That's Stowe Alert. Leads up 1 Mineola Zeus. Sun's pace up the inside with 2 Shelburne Civic. But into the corner, it's number 4 out front. That's Stowe Alert. Leads into the far side from 6 Yeman, 1 Mineola Zeus. They're flying down the far side. Stowe Alert, Yeman hitting it up the outside, and 1 Mineola Zeus got up the inside. It's Yeman takes it up at the third bend from 1 Mineola Zeus. 2 Shelburne Civic now move second. But off the final bend, Yeman is out front, and Yeman goes on to win this one impressively. Number 6 Yeman, a big run here from Yeman. Second is 1 Mineola Zeus, and third, number 4 Stowe Alert. The times are brilliant, 28:45.
We'll have another chance to see these canine superstars in action in the second round of the Easter Cup next week. And now on to Mullingar for the quarter-finals of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch, which took place last Saturday night in conjunction with the benefit night for the Mullingar Sub-Aqua Club. In Heat 1, the punters rode in with Deal Rover running from 6, reckoning his early pace would be decisive. He was the 2-1 favourite, with Bright Frost on the inside and Heart Rumble in 2, his market rivals.
And away they go. Deal Rover away to a flyer on the outside. He cuts to the middle, but he leads by 2. 1 Bright Frost, a big run on the inside. 2 also bang there. Heart Rumble. They're around the first couple of corners, and it's 6 Deal Rover for the Deal Rover Syndicate in Mayo. Opens up, leads by 3. 1 Bright Frost, the Midland Puppy Derby winner, gives heavy chase in second. 2 Heart Rumble now back in third. 5 Glen Cole is fourth and needs to get going to qualify the final couple of ends. 6 Deal Rover, trained by Seamus Fahy, still leads by 1, but here's Bright Frost, a big run. He comes to challenge 2 Heart Rumble, also finishing fast, but they stretch for the judge. Deal Rover wins in fine style. It's a desperately close photo for second between 2 Heart Rumble and 1 Bright Frost. The winning time 33:58.
Just 5 dogs went to traps for the second heat, with trap 5 Tahina Prince absent. Last year's finalist, Ronan's Delight, was the 5-4 favourite from trap 2, but there was plenty of support for Find a Star in 3 and Haliska Blue Boy in 4.
They're behind traps and away they go, and 3 find a star away quite briskly in the centre. 1 is also banged there, Cannavaro. 4 goes third, Haliska Blue Boy. No, 4, Haliska Blue Boy makes the bend on the outside, cuts it beautifully and opens up by 2. 4, Haliska Blue Boy for Brian McCann, leads by 3 now. 3 second, that's Find a Star, the favourite. Ronan's Delight, a big run in third. He's closing, but up front 4, Haliska Blue Boy maintains a decent lead. 3, Find a Star now second. Ronan's Delight still in the third qualifying position, but here's Cannavaro coming on the inside to snatch that from him. They stretch for the judge. 4, Haliska Blue Boy just sticks it out to win by about a length and a half from 3, Find a Star per second. 1, Cannavaro was third, the time 33.50.
Following his impressive first-round success, Antipost favourite Droopy's Armani was a red-hot choice in the third heat. And running from trap 5, he was the 7-4 on favourite. Farlow Moore in 3 was his main rival in the betting.
And away they go. 5, Droopy's Armani quickly on the bunny, leads by a couple from 4, showing some nice early. Barnish Swift in the centre. 6 goes third, best every time. But they ran the first couple of bends. It's 5, Droopy's Armani for Pat Buckley. Has opened up a massive 6-length lead here from 4 on the outside. Barnish Swift. 1, Go Jack is struggling to qualify there in third, along with 3, Farlow Moore. But they stretch for the second last bend. The Antipost favourite for the event, Droopy's Armani, has spread eagle these. Still leads by about 8 lengths now from 1, Go Jack, giving heavy chase in second. But this heat is all over. Droopy's Armani wins in fantastic style. 1, Go Jack through for second. 2, Mal Highway qualified in third. The time a very quick 33.41.
And thanks to various sponsors on the night, each of the heat winners received a special trophy, much to the delight of young Sarah Buckley.
Sarah, you must be delighted.
Brilliant. She broke the part and hopefully we'll be in the final with him.
So it's all about getting through the rounds, but he shows some exceptional early there. What a dog.
Brilliant, what can I say?
And now onto the final heat, where Dairyland Bandit was a popular choice running from trap 1. He went off the 6-4 favourite, while Holborn Major in 4 was just a 2-1 chance. Marshall's Trigger in 3 was the only other seriously considered by the punters.
And away they go. And a stumble from 1, Dairyland Bandit done his chance, but up front 5, Shambles Flower shows best early. 3, Marshall's Trigger bang there on the inside. Here's 4, Holborn Major with a big run in third, but around the first couple of corners it's 3, Marshall's Trigger from R.E. Roach, leads by a half a length from 4, Holborn Major, who's coming there with a big run on the outside. 5, Shambles Flyer looking for the run along the rail, doesn't get it. 4, Holborn Major cuts the corner beautifully, opens up by 1, but here's Marshall's Trigger. He comes back on the inside, they're toe to toe, they go for the judge. Marshall's Trigger, Holborn Major. Marshall's Trigger just gets there from 4, Holborn Major for second. 5, Shambles Flyer qualified in third, the time 33.95. Well, it was a fantastic night at Mullingar for the 4 quarter-finals of the Irish Cesarewitch. Big news of the night, Dairyland Bandit eliminated following that stumble at traps. Also, Ronan's Delight eliminated as well, finishing 4th in his heat. Word is that Ronan's is now retired from racing following Saturday night's race. Droopy's Armani drawn trap 6 in the semi-final. Well, he's the only wide seed left in the event, so should he qualify through to the final, he would also get trap 6 in that. Droopy's Armani certainly a deserving anti-post favourite. It promises to be a fantastic night at Mullingar next Saturday. Droopy's Armani wins in fantastic style.
The highlight at Limerick Stadium last Saturday night was the semi-finals of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup. We join Mal Keaveney.
We're set for the opening semi-final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup 2006. In 1, it's Priceless Mail. Hard and Fast 2. Ballytop King is 3. 4, Tyrur Pascal. 5, the reserve Dartmouth's Quest. And Black or White 6. Paul Hennessy has 3 runners in this semi-final. Priceless Mail is 1, Tyrur Pascal is 2, Black or White is 3. 3 to qualify as well. Here comes towards traps and away they come. It's a fairly level break. Tyrur Pascal in the black jacket is struggling. Up front it's Hard and Fast now. Hard and Fast has a narrow lead in the blue jacket and takes on Tyrur Pascal. That's the 1-2 up front at this stage. Improving into 4, this Black or White, but still Hard and Fast and Tyrur Pascal locked together in battle. These are the closing 2 bends. 3 to qualify for next weekend's final. Off the final turn they come. It's still close to Cole. Hard and Fast is showing prominent in the blue jacket and is beginning to pull away. Or is he? He does. He wins it on the line from Tyrur Pascal. It's close for third. Result of the first semi-final, it's a win for Hard and Fast by a short head from Tyrur Pascal, with the reserve Dermot's Quest qualifying in third, the winning time 29.23. Tim, Hard and Fast has made it through to the final. I don't think you thought that he did get through as a winner.
I didn't think so. From the mid-centre, I thought that the fourth thing had run on strong, and that my fella isn't seeing it out as well as I would thought he should. But that thankfully he is through to the final, and we look forward to next week. It's wonderful to be in a final here in Limerick.
One of the longest serving bookmakers at this or any other track is Joe Donoghue, who celebrated his birthday at the weekend. Fellow bookmakers made a suitable presentation to mark the occasion. Many more years of health and happiness, Joe. We're set for the second semi-final. 1 Gamble Flashing, 2 Goldmine Ramble, Dean Ridge Fox is 3, 4 Rocking Monty, Frank Spurs is 5 and 6 Greenwell Storm. This is a real hot semi-final. 4 quarter-final winners are in it. 2 Goldmine Ramble, Dean Ridge Fox is 3, Rocking Monty 4, 5 Frank Spurs another quarter-final winner. Away they come from traps. Is a fairly level break. Goldmine Ramble in the blue jacket takes them through the opening couple of ends from Gamble Flashing. Goldmine Ramble in the blue jacket continuing to lead from Gamble Flashing. That's the 1, 2, 3 to qualify. It's close up front between the insiders, Goldmine Ramble and Gamble Flashing, as they take the closing 2 bends. Frank Spurs improves behind. They're off the final third. They're spread straight across the track. Greenwell Storm is finishing strongly and takes it on the line from Gamble Flashing. With a flying finish, Greenwell Storm has taken the second semi-final in 28.74, followed home by Gamble Flashing with Goldmine Ramble in third. He didn't break tonight, but my word, he made up a lot of ground.
Yeah, his braking is very poor. He was the same in the Puppy Derby, but as it went on, he got better with the braking. But if he's anywhere near them around the second bend down the back straight, he'll move fairly quick, all right.
Where does he get the gears from?
I don't know. Must be the breeding, I think, is the Spire and the Keeter course are famous for down the back straight, like, so hopefully he'll keep it going, like, you know.
Birthday boy Joe Donoghue, in the company of stadium manager Gus Ryan, performed the trap draw for the final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup 2006 in 1 Dermot's Quest, 2 Goldmine Ramble, Hard and Fast 3, 4 Gamble Flashing, 5 Greenwell Storm and 6 Tyrur Pascal. The favourite for the final, Greenwell Storm.
Galway Stadium was packed to capacity last Saturday night for the third round of the Tyrur Champion Bitch Points Series. Each bitch was awarded points in the second round, and the aim last Saturday night was to add to those points in order to qualify for the final next weekend. There are 10 points for a win, 7 points for second, 5 for third, then 3, 2 and 1. The betting on the opening heat was close, with Asheville Katie running from 3, going off the 2-1 favourite, while Shelburne Becky in 5 was a 5-2 chance at the off.
The hair behind traps, away they go, levelling up break, well away trap number 3, Asheville Katie, and leads them down. Asheville Katie that leads them down by 3 or 4 lengths. From in second place on the outside is trap number 6, that's Ballybrazil Tara, but nipping through now is the 4, Shelley's Crown in second place. Up front though, Asheville Katie set sail for the judge by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Trap number 5 challenging on the outside, Shelburne Becky will shortly be in second place. Racing towards the home turn, it's trap number 3 in front, that's Asheville Katie. Shelburne Becky running round them on the outside, and the 4, Shelley's Crown in third, but racing up to the line. Shelburne Becky is just about going to hold off the late thrust on the near side of Shelley's Crown, and it looks like Asheville Katie for third in a time of 30.32.
Lola's Choice in the orange jacket was a popular favourite for Heat 2 and went off at 6-4, while Girl with Qatar in 3 was her nearest rival at 9-4. It was a 5-1, bar the pair.
The hair behind traps, and away they go, and well away on the outside is trap number 6, Tyrur Footsteps, but it's the 5, Lolo's Choice, and now the 1, Cherry Mix, that goes into the lead. Cherry Mix will lead them round the bend. Lolo's Choice gets a dream run on the inside and now hits the front by a length. It's Lolo's Choice from trap 5 on in front, from trap number 1 in second, Cherry Mix. A gap back to trap number 2, San Antonio Rose, but up front it's Lolo's Choice by 2 lengths to trap number 1, Cherry Mix in second place. In third is trap number 2, San Antonio Rose, and then comes Girl with Guitar, but off the home turn. Lolo's Choice is out in front, the 1, Cherry Mix to the near side. Lolo's Choice wins heat number 2 of the Tyrur Champion Mixtape. In second is trap number 1, Cherry Mix, in third San Antonio Rose, and the time 30.33.
We had the hottest favourite of the night in the third heat. Express Wish in the red jacket was as short as 4-6. Tyrur in white was the next best at 3-1. And Kilkenny Baby was the only other runner in single figures.
The hair behind Traps, and away they go at a level enough break. The outside chap number 6, Angel Star, was fast away. The 3 on the inside is Tyrur. A big gap it back then to chap number 1, Express Wish, but is it now 2 lengths behind. But turning to race down the far side, chap 3 and Tyrur on the inside. The outside is the 6, Angel Star, but Express Wish is powering up the rail on the inside to get a run on the inside of Tyrur. Express Wish goes on by a length. To in second place Tyrur, and third is Angel Star. They race off the home burn. It's a great display here from Express Wish. Express Wish is home for all money. In second is chap number 3, Tyrur, and third is chap number 6, Angel Star. And the time, 30-15. Express Wish is on the way to next week's final.
I thought it might have been a bit of hassle at the first bend, but from the second bend she just took off, and the gears just changed. It was like as if she was in second gear and went into 6th or 5th, and I'm delighted, and she runs the rails well, so 2 or 3 I'm hopeful for, this is all down to luck, and I'm hoping that to be 2 or 3.
The concluding heat saw Cherokee Lady go off at 6-4 favourite from a perfect inside draw. There was plenty of support for the sponsors Tyrur Margaret in trap 4, and she went off at 2-1.
The hair behind Traps, they break away. Well away is chap number 5, Glenfour, and it's track number 1 on the inside though, Cherokee Lady, that takes advantage. Cherokee Lady, that will lead them around the bend. There's a little bit of trouble behind chap number 3. In second place is Culmore Gift, and then behind them is chap number 4, Tyrur Margaret, but up front Cherokee Lady is out in front by 3 lengths. To in second place chap number 3, Culmore Gift. Tyrur Margaret is in third place, racing round the crown of the bend, and up front is chap number 1. That's Cherokee Lady that's out in front. Tyrur Margaret is in full flow behind her, but it's Cherokee Lady by a length and a half or 2 lengths. Cherokee Lady wins the final second round heat. In second place chap number 4, Tyrur Margaret, and in third chap 3, Culmore Gift. The time 30-28.
Ollie, the excitement is really building up here in Galway.
Oh, it's fantastic. The biggest event we've ever ran here, 65,000 to the winner. Kindly sponsored by PJ Fahey. We ran it over a point system. Of the 24 dogs that have ran tonight, 18 of them are going to take place in the final. Express Wish topped the poll with 20 points, and then we had Tyrur, Shelburne Becky and Cherokee Lady on 17. Asheville Katie, Lola's Choice, both at 15, got the 2 final positions. And then the next 12 in that order went through to our consolation final, which is 2,000 to the winner, and our plate final, which is €1,000 to the winner.
The trap draw for the final of the Tyrur Ted Champion Bitch Stake, as made by Marita Fahey, daughter of the sponsor. In 1, Cherokee Lady. In 2, Asheville Katie. In 3, Lolo's Choice. In 4, Express Wish. In 5, Tyrur, and in 6, the sole wide-seated runner, Shelbourne Becky.
The talking greyhound of the event had to be Owen McKenna's Express Wish. She's absolutely flying through the fields. She's not that fast away, but I think the draw now has thrown it fairly wide open. She's got trap 4 in her semi-final. Cherokee Lady ideally drawn in 1. The very, very fast early Asheville Katie's in 2. Of course, there's a formidable Shelburne Becky, PJ Fahey's own Tyrur, and Lola's Choice. I mean, it's very, very, very tight. The draw's thrown it wide open. But I think Express Wish, if she gets into the rails, gets a clear run at them, I think Owen McKenna is going to be going home with the 26 grand.
Join us next week and see if Ollie's prediction is right when we bring you all the action from the final night of the €65,000 Tyrur Ted Champion Bitch Stake from Galway, along with the final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup, the semi-finals of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch from Mullingar, and highlights of the second round of the Donal Riley Auctioneers Easter Cup from Shelburne Park.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.